Eom Business Network. So much for one broadcast.
Hello there, it's a beautiful day and thank you very much for joining us. You're watching the Eom Business Network, indeed the voice of corporate Nigeria. I am Olorogo Elkanah Mowari. Today on the program, as always, our conversation is to focus on the Nigerian economy. We'll be interfacing with select industry operators about their businesses, the operating environment, and other related issues. Also on the lineup is Let's Talk, and our focus is on MRC Engineering Limited and E86 Limited. On Spot On, we bring you ANKOR Philip Paul, who is the Director of Trade and Investment at the Benignant Trading Group, one of the fastest growing investment trading companies in Nigeria. And on the face-to-face is another industry captain, Olajide Oluwashina, who is the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of OGIC Group, a major diversified group of companies in Nigeria. It's a package you can't afford to miss. Sit back as we bring you the details. ANKOR Agricultural Limited. ANKOR Agricultural Limited. Call us on our hotline 080-6486-9373. ANKOR Agricultural Limited. It is all about agriculture. Welcome to MRC Engineering Limited. Research reports have shown that any country that desires capacity and quality to enhance productivity for economic growth and development must give adequate attention to human capital. Modukbe Oyetosho is the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of ANKOR Agricultural Limited.
Yeah, it's improving. It's better right now. We all abandoned agriculture to people who are in the village, in the rural area, which is not supposed to be. But now we have more youths coming into agriculture. We have more people opening their eyes to see that there is an opportunity in agriculture. So it's improving now, and it's getting better. And then, you know, like I said, agriculture is a very big value chain. So when we talk about agriculture, it's not just crop production or poultry. When we're talking about the value chain, you have the logistics, you have the mechanization service provider. You know, tractor service is a business on its own. So now we have a lot of players across the value chain, not just in the farm. And then we have the people who are now focusing on providing finance for farmers. You know, before it was only banks, and sometimes banks will not provide loans for farmers. But now we have agri-tech crowdfunding platforms raising funds for agriculture and all that. So the value, if you look at the value chain, you can see a lot of players across the value chain right now. So yeah, so the agriculture is improving, although there's still very large room for improvement.
Ifeanyi Nana Mba is the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of DIVA World Trading Services.
We'll have lots of challenges, like I initially said. We'll have light challenge. Like when this factory sets up now, we don't have electricity there. So we're either going to run solar or a generator. And you know how much it is for diesel. So, and this is something we are going to be running minimum of 10 hours a day. We don't have roads. When we got this factory, we had to pay to create roads, access roads. We had to pay the locals there to create access roads. So these are some of the things government can also do for us. Then when we go to ask for facilities, you know, they will give you conditions that you will be frustrated. Because with this kind of business we are doing, we need the government to come in. If you are going to give us loan, give us long-term loan. Don't give us, because we don't have anybody in power that we know. So we are going to actually come with everything we have. Okay, we are doing factory, we are processing, we are doing this, we are doing that. So when you look at it and you feel that we merit the facility, give it to us and give us long-term loan. Give us loans for like 10 years so that we will be able to do business and pay back. But when you give somebody loan for 6 months, 1 year, the person will be struggling. So that's how government can actually come in to assist us.
City of David Estate is here. Want to be a part of one of the most affordable, profitable and secure real estate developments in Nigeria, situated in Abeokuta behind Federal Housing Estate and Ministry of Commerce and Industry Incubation Center. Be a proud owner of any of our 2-bedroom bungalow fully detached, 3-bedroom bungalow fully detached, 3-bedroom penthouse or 4-bedroom duplex, with an initial deposit of as low as 20% on any of our properties, and you only have to complete your payments monthly over a specified period of time. Once you cross the 80% mark, your property automatically becomes yours. You even stand a chance to win bonus incentives when you pay outright with TVs, sound systems, ACs, freezers, all up for grabs. Choose OGIC.
Zainab Sarumi is the founder and chief executive officer of NIMAH'S Honey Company.
Okay, so NIMAH'S Honey Company was started in 2018 with the aim of providing Nigerians with a healthier alternative to processed sugar. So the business was actually started 30 years ago by my grandmother. As a young woman, she would contact the local beekeepers in Plateau State, which was where she lived. They would supply her honey direct from the farm, and then she would go through the process of, squeezing the honey, filtering the honey, and then packaging the honey for retail within her community in Plateau State, and she would also send down to us in Lagos. So I grew up taking NIMAH'S honey, and I knew how authentic it was, so I decided to start a brand around it to cater for Nigerians who are looking to get a much healthier alternative to processed sugar. Well, the vision and mission of NIMAH'S honey, like I said earlier, is to provide Nigerians with a much healthier alternative to processed sugar. Basically help Nigerians live a much more healthier lifestyle. Honey is filled with so many amazing and healing benefits that, like a lot of people in Nigeria take honey. So the goal of NIMAH'S honey is to be able to cater for all of Nigerian homes, millennials, on the benefits of taking honey, and just try to encourage them to be healthier. Our goal is to be able to stock in some of the major supermarkets in Nigeria, to be readily accessible to Nigerians who are looking to get like a much more alternative to processed sugar. So NIMAH'S honey is very, very unique because you can trust that you're getting 100% unadulterated honey direct from the source. It is hygienic, it has been manufactured and packaged in a way that is convenient for you. We have different sizes, we have the pocket-friendly size, we have the family size. So we have different sizes that would cater for your needs and your family needs. We also have different products. We have pure wildflower honey, we also have honeycombs, and we also have beeswax and honey sticks. So we have different variants of honey in different tastes and qualities and flavors that you would also like.
This is DIVA World Trading Services. DIVA World Trading Services, producers of DIVA rice, DIVA soya oil, DIVA palm oil, DIVA plantain flour, DIVA oat flour, and DIVA honey. DIVA World Trading Services. Call us now on our hotlines 090-8156-9183, 081-8143-6700. DIVA World Trading Services. Healthy food for an healthy body. Distributors wanted nationwide. Olumide Ojutalayo is the Managing Director of MRC Engineering Limited.
We can only grow so much as the economy can grow, and government will need to also look at PPPs, that's public-private partnerships. We've been involved in a couple like that. It's very tricky, very difficult, because most of the time they see you as coming in to take away what exists on the inside. I mean, they're going into paracetamol, for example, to cut off a niche of their work and say you can make it more efficient, more that. But what happens to the staff, the people they have in there? It's always very tricky. So my answer to that would be very general. You know, too many things have to be done. But so far, so good. Lots of lessons learned this year. Lots of lessons learned in the way we do things, in the way we approach our businesses. For some reason, we've also achieved a bit more efficiency this year. We used to have elaborate, long meetings. Getting everybody onto a table could easily take 2-3 weeks. But now I can sit anybody I want to down with calling for a meeting within 2-3 days, because all we have to do is use all these Zoom and all that, and then we're having full comprehensive meetings and then actioning it. So yeah, we've learned lots of lessons in 2020, but I think by and large we're approaching 2021 positively. I have no doubt about that. There's only one way we can go, and that's up. We're all at the bottom at the moment.
Welcome to the Benignant Trading Group. Benignant Trading Group is a cosmopolitan corporation poised at delivering excellently with recourse to peace, partnership, progress, and profit through all its specialized services, which includes haulage services and warehousing, real estate development and construction, forex and commodity trade, hospitality management and development, amongst others. Call us on our hotlines or come over to our corporate office. The Benignant Trading Group, your preferred investment solution provider. Olugbenga Odeyemi is the senior partner of E86 Limited.
The vision of the company is to be the most reliable and efficient technology gateway in Africa. We intend to achieve that vision by doing 3 primary things. First of all, we want to build products and services, software products and services that will solve problems across Africa. And in 2016, we built the library, an e-library called Panacea e-library, which has attracted users from 21 countries, used in 14 African countries at the moment. So we are focused on this goal, as we know that building these products will solve problems across Africa. Of course, Africa has quite a number of problems that we can use technology to solve. Number 2, we want to also deliver services across all walks of life, be it in finance, be it in education and all of that. And number 3, we are focused on human capital development, which is why we are big on training as an organization. This year we've acquired partnership with Oracle Academy, we've acquired partnership with Cisco Networking Academy, and also Microsoft and Google. And just recently we've also concluded another partnership with NCC Education UK, so that young people in Nigeria can have quality technical training while they are in Nigeria with us for 1 year, and they can do another 2 years in the UK, the US, Canada to complete their degree education. Our goal is to be the kind of organization that develops capacity within Africa for Africans, so that in a couple of years, Africa can be self-sufficient. Our focus is to build capacity in Africa and to have Africa to become as self-sufficient as possible. So this reflects in all the things that we do. So for example, if we are building a product, we are not building a product to focus on Abuja or Lagos or Nigeria alone. Our focus is beyond geography. We look at how a product remains relevant across borders, across continents. Also, in terms of our training, which is why we go out to get as many partnerships as we are able to get, because we want people who work in here to do training with us to be confident that beyond the skill they are getting, they are also getting certificates that are valid and international, and focus on the quality of training that goes out of here. So for example, our software classes have survived for like a year on referrals. So we look into our classrooms and we can say that out of a batch of 8, out of a batch of 10, 7 people came from referrals, only 3 people came from direct marketing. So that says a lot about the kind of quality we try to put out every batch. So we try to maintain that quality, and we also try to reach out and gain more partnerships and gain more strengths, so that people who come here can be good representatives when they go out into the market. First of all, we're thankful that we've been able to reach the mark of 60 as a country. Though we have so many aspirations that are yet to be fulfilled, we trust that we'll be able to find our path still in moving forward as a country. And hopefully the years ahead will be much better than what we've experienced.
NIMAH'S Honey Company. NIMAH'S Honey Company. Call us on our hotline 080-7143-0409. NIMAH'S Honey since 1972. ANKOR Philip Paul is the Director of Trade and Investment of the BENIGNANT Trading Group.
BENIGNANT came in, first of all, of the divine. You know, the world does not want to hear the divine these days, but it's of the divine. Yeah. Myself, having served for the past 13 years with different persons in different sectors, in different spheres. At a point, it was time to move. Yeah. So we weren't having what it was needed to come to the center of the city, but the vision needed to become reality. So we picked the best available spot as it relates to the available finances on our hands. Now, what was the need? There was, we run chief investment, we run haulage, we run real estate construction. But let me talk about investment. The need we saw was let me use the word, the oligopsony as an economic term of the investment sector. So we needed to democratize the investment sector. If we're talking about change, the private sector has a role to play in the investment into infrastructure in Africa. This is the proposition which Tony Elmelu called Afri-capitalism. The Africans could come together as Africans and bring African resources to transform Africa without seeking external help. He began that movement 10 years ago. I keyed into it because I'm an ardent follower of theft. So we saw a gap. Before we came, I think the least investment a company was receiving was, I think, 300, 200,000 naira minimum. So we came, we saw the gap. We brought it to as low as 5,000 naira. So, but we've managed so far to develop the spirit of investment in at least not less than 1,500 low-income earners. Now, their interest rates are not high, cannot buy you a complete meal in a day for a month. But the fact is that they have a consciousness that there is something called investment. And no matter how it is, there is an amount that comes to them on a monthly basis. Now, with this perspective, I've had time to consult so many of them for free. And they're like, yeah, the investment gives them a sense of belonging. One, that they could have the opportunity to invest in something happening within and around them. They are participating in it. And it's developing a mindset of earning a side income and doing more legitimately. So with this perspective, I think Benignant has managed to democratize the investment sector, and there is so much to be covered. Nigeria at 60, who are our colonial masters? Are we still being colonized? Are we really free? Now that's where the debate, that's one of the debates that is being mixed, because we talk about Nigeria as an independent nation, 60 years of independence. Really, let me quote Nelson Mandela, who said, "A nation without economic independence is not independent in its real term." So Nigeria at 60, gaining independence from Britain, is doing practically well according to the dictates that Britain wants it to go. But Nigeria at 60 as a country or as an African nation that is supposed to be a nation on its own is lagging behind. We've not started anything. So basically my answer is Nigeria at 60 as a Pan-African is that we are nowhere close to what we're supposed to be.
We are called E86 Limited. E86 Limited, your information and communication solutions provider. Olajide Oluwashina is the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of the OGIC Group.
OGIC is acronym form from Olaju Special Global Investment Company. Olaju Special Global Investment Company started from my previous company, which is Olaju Special Services. And it was just only a survey-related company where we did about survey consultancy. So due to the exposure we've gotten from various organizations which we've consulted from, construction company, engineering company, governments, and etc. like that, they were like trying to have another company which in line with the vision. That's why make us form Olaju Special Global Investment Company. You still see that Olaju Special is still part of it. The global mean that is evolving as they know it, and that's why we got that Olaju Special, and the acronym is OGIC. The vision of OGIC itself, as the broader word, is to build a business empire whereby everybody can connect and invest to achieve their dream. And that's how we're having our motto, OGIC, living your dream. So, and we have categorized it into so many places whereby we have the real estate part of it, and we have the construction asset of which is services. Then we also have OGIC Security Nigeria Limited, which is the new company we just registered under OGIC group of company. We also have OGIC Entertainment. Under OGIC group, we still have OGIC Foundation. Under OGIC Foundation already we started a program on the Family FM, which is the OGIC Igbalode, which is centered on the youth empowerment and youth mentorship. Our core value is integrity and consistency and perseverance. And I always tell people that honesty is the best policy. And these are just our character in everything we do. We are trying to be fair enough to be truthful. We know that the aim of every business is to make profit, but in OGIC, we center on value, the contribution we give to others. I also want our people that are patronizing us to have value for their money. You know, dealing with OGIC is just like putting your money where your mouth can reach. I was a construction manager in Somalia, Africa, where they build where we have this hero within Indonesia, and also be part of a consultancy with the Orient Refinery. Also work as a consultant to Office of the General of the Federation in various federal housing estates, which they've done nationwide, and the current one within the Anambra A6 and Enugu A6. I was also one of the people that was trained on the building information modeling, which is the new construction of the completed the largest airport in Turkey now. I was part of the people that was opportune to be there in the use of the building information modeling, and you can plan what can do your work break structure in handling a big project. And I think in all this area give me a form of an idea that build me up to say, okay, I can start something minimal at home, then we can put those experiences to use to serve others.
Well, and that's a beautiful place to call it a wrap on today's package of the EOM Business Network. Thank you very much for spending your precious time with us. We do not take it for granted, but just in case you missed out on any aspect of it, then you can come with us to eomcoms.com and any of our other feedback portals, as you can see on the screen. Our sincere gratitude to you, our sponsors, for your continued interest and support. Always remember, with you and us, we are champs. Oh yes, I remain Olorogo Elkanah Moari. Please, let's do this again, same time, same channel next week. We'll see you then.